Hello again, everyone. As usual, I'm Buff Button. Today we are back with another episode of StoneBlock 2. Now, last episode we were working a bit more with Thaumcraft, and towards the end I said that I was going to try and do a bit of work off camera to try and get farther in Thaumcraft, and I kind of did that. I actually did a couple live streams of us working on Thaumcraft stuff. I wanted to shut up, phone. I wanted to try and get some of the relatively unimportant stuff from Thaumcraft done, and then leave the more important stuff for on camera. I did accidentally do a couple quests, though. I didn't claim them, obviously. Let's see. So, I did the Goggles of Revealing, mainly because I needed to do them to progress in... Oops, sorry about that bump on mic. To progress in this line here. Plus, it helps with a lot of other stuff. Let's see. I needed to make this Clockwork Mind to progress with these things here, and then I accidentally made this one. I really have no excuse for that one. I just accidentally did it. Let's see. The Niter we actually did on our own, so we're good there. Let's see. And then up here, I made the Caster's Gauntlet, which seems pretty important, but at the point it's completely useless right now, so yeah. But I needed to make that in order to progress with this line here. So I figured I would show you guys what I've been working on. Now, our Thaumcraft room isn't terribly different, but it's slightly different. The first thing that you guys might notice, this is so weird. I'm hearing everything come out of my left side, but it's obviously right over there. That's weird. Anyway, the first thing you'll notice is, oh no, where's our tunnel leading over to our Thaumcraft area? It disappears. It's so cool. Towards the end of the last stream I did, we did a bunch of testing out of random miscellaneous blocks. And I'm really happy with how it turned out, because I found this thing called a diaphanous block, I think it's pronounced, which you can make it look like any other block in the game, but when you get far enough away, it becomes solid, and as you go closer, it slowly becomes transparent and walk-throughable. It's so cool. But, real quick, I actually did more testing over here. But there's nothing here until you get close enough. I'm sorry, I'm so happy about that block. It's so cool. Anyway, I made this room over here, trying to make it far enough away from everything, just to make sure that it was, if anything we tested broke the game, or broke the world, rather, it would be far enough away. So, yeah. But these three things here are some of the main noteworthy ones. This one right here is actually kind of fun. You can basically make your own toast messages. Like that. It's really cool. I'm so happy with it. Let's see. This one's actually a really interesting block. Let's get obsidian. Why not? With this block, if you place stuff on the edge of it, it doesn't really matter what you do. There is a limit of 50 blocks, and they all have to be the same block. As long as they are all touching, you're fine, though. But something like that, and then apply a redstone signal. There it goes. It falls. It just causes blocks to fall. It's so cool. I love it. And then this block right here is a special effects block. It literally has every single sound in the game, which apparently I have something. I have way done. What is that? All right, so actually that was a mistake. I shouldn't have played that. That was loud. Anyway, yeah, like look at all of these Minecraft ones. It is insane. One of my favorite ones, actually. We're not going to stay here the whole time. I'll play a little bit of it. I think I went too far. Music. If you go to music and credits. I've never heard this thing before up until the stream. I'll play a little bit of it here, but if you guys want to hear the whole thing, I'm sure you can find it somewhere else. Otherwise, I do have it saved in my Twitch archive because it is just such a good song. All right, but anyway, okay, so that's probably gonna be it for that because that song literally goes on for like 10 minutes. I'm not gonna sit here, shut up, phone, for the whole 10 minutes. It is such a beautiful song, though. I definitely recommend to look it up or go to my stream or whatever to listen to it. It is so good. But anyway, let's actually get back into what we were doing. So off camera, I did do a couple things. Rather, on stream, I did a couple things. We made this thermic dioptra, which is basically a visual representation of how much Viz and Flux is in the area. If you look at our side there, we currently have 15.2 Flux and 184.8 Viz in this chunk. Now, if you right-click on the, shift right-click on it, it'll turn into Viz mode. When it's kind of whitish teal like this, it goes into Viz mode. And all the raises and dips you see are how much Viz there is in the area. Like, for example, this little thing right here, if you notice, dips inward. That area right there has a much lower Viz count, I guess, Viz quantity, than the chunks surrounding it. This one over here, for example, has a much higher Viz count, quantity, whatever, than the ones around it. Let's see. So we are majorly using... which one is it? I think it's this point right here, maybe? I don't know. But if you come over here and look, there's 149.2 Viz in this area. While over here, where this thing's actually placed, right in the middle, let's see, it looks like it's kind of raised a little bit. We have 184. Now, this point right here, I actually dug out to that chunk so we can actually see how much Viz is actually over there. And if we come over here, right here is the chunk border. So if we're on this side of it, 225 Viz in this chunk. That is an insane amount. If we ever need anything like major, we know where to go. But anyway, so what we have done is we made this golem press mainly because we needed to research a lot of golemancy stuff. And in order to research a lot of golemancy, it was easiest with a golem press nearby. This thing's actually a very simple thing to do. We need a cauldron, a anvil, a stone table, and a piston. And then on top of the piston is a iron bar. It's a very simple thing to do. Oh, right, and then you have to slap it with some Salus Mundus. It's a very simple thing to do. As for this interface, I don't know. I know nothing about it. Anyway, then we also have this over here, a focal manipulator. This thing will allow us to basically craft magic spells, which is actually really cool. Which is actually very similar to another mod that I've used in the past that I found out was actually in this pack, which is Psy. Psy is actually in this pack. If none of you guys remember, in the past we played a mod pack called Sky Exchange, which was very Project E heavy, plus a bunch of other mods. It was a quest pack, and Psy was in here. I've never played with Psy up until that mod pack, so it was really interesting to learn it. Basically, you program your own spells, kind of, into the weapon. It's such a cool mod. I think we might get into it a little bit later on, but for right now, we're not going to worry about it. But yeah, this thing here, you basically make your own spells by throwing in a focus, I think. Yeah, you could throw in a lesser focus, an advanced focus, or a greater focus. The higher the focus, the more spell stuff you can put into it. The lower, obviously, the less you can. So yeah, it's actually a really nifty thing. I have not gotten into this yet because to do that, there we go. To do that, we actually have to break into another thing here. Let's see. We actually have to break into Infusion to actually get into better foci. So yeah, shut up, phone. But as you see in here, there's a lot of new stuff. So I just decided to break down and cheat one of every one of these in, which I now realize isn't necessarily good. Because all of the research that requires these has a chance of giving us warp, which is not very good. Also, why is this here? That's weird. But yeah, it has a chance of giving us warp, which warp is not a good thing for you. You don't want it. But anyway, we had to get all this stuff for various different quests, not quests, research in the book here to unlock all this kind of stuff. So yeah, I got all that. I researched it in our table, and I also used the thermometer, whatever, on everything here. But anyway, the Caster's Gauntlet. This is the thing that we got from that we made for that quest that we can't actually use just yet because it's not really helpful. But as you can see, it actually is on my fist. My hand is kind of covering it there, but you can see it at the bottom. Um, it's oh my god, shut up, phone. I am going to shut you down for now. Uh, System. Hopefully that's right. Anyway, but yeah, so if we enchant this blank focus somehow, like you see, we have all these different things that we can do. Obviously, I researched all these on my own because I didn't want to waste your guys' time. But yeah, we can basically hurl magic directly at your target as a concentrated bolt of energy. The effect is instantaneous, but the range is limited to 16 blocks. Now, I think I can throw stuff in here without actually breaking anything, I hope. Wow, that definitely was not the right thing. Let me do that, maybe? I apologize about all the phone blinging noises. Now, oh, I see. Okay, so I guess we just click on it. Now we can hurl these different things. We can hurl, sorry, we can bolt. Various different stuff, I guess. You know what? Flame. Yeah, that works. We can hurl fire at things with bolt. We can increase the burn duration. We can increase the power. But as you can see, the higher power and duration and everything it costs, the more complexity it does. So you can't actually do it. So yeah, but you can basically craft your own spells in such nifty ways. So it's actually really cool. But for now, I'm just going to skip it. And then the focus pouch is where you keep all the foci. That way you don't have to carry them all in your inventory. And then my chest plate looks broken in there. That's so weird. Anyway, that way you don't have to carry them in your inventory and waste precious inventory space. So that's actually really cool. Let's see. So let's put all that back. And I did actually get all of these essence crystals by cheating and using this mystery crystal in here, just simply because it would be a lot easier that way. So, yeah. I mean, I think it's fair because it did cost me 2,000 EMC each. So, yeah. Anyway, so we got pretty much through a lot of Thaumcraft stuff. The things that we have left are the workbench charger. Let's see. We do have to do Liquid Death, but I'm going to save that till basically the end because I don't want to get warp. That's what the purple around it means. This one right here, I didn't continue with because we did need these, which I wanted to do on camera because that's actually a really nifty thing. Let's see. Artifice. We needed to make this crossbow. We need to make these bellows. And I wanted to make this arcane grappler, but it requires rare earths, which we cannot get. Like, they're literally impossible to get in this mod pack. So I'm wondering if I should just cheat one in so I can dupe it in the EMC and then throw the original one away. That way it's not like I'm creating EMC out of thin air. I feel like that part is cheating. But I don't know, because I don't know, it's basically like what I did with the the celestial nodes here. I mean, it's not 100% necessary for everything, but it is helpful. At the same time, I can't click on it here. The rare earths, they actually do have crafting recipes, so I don't know. Oh. Scratch that. We might actually need to cheat some in. All of these Thaumcraft tools require it. And in our book here, we need to make them. So now I'm just kind of wondering if there's some easier way of getting them. Because normally when you click on it, it would show you some recipe, even if it's like a Thaumcraft recipe that you don't know yet. Here, perfect example right here. We don't have the research, but we know how to do it. So we're technically not allowed to do it, but we know how. We can't even learn that with the with the rare earths. Okay, so we can't show it off here. Let's see. Okay, here's a good example. This thing, even though we don't have the research, we know how to make it through NEI, JEI, whatever. Whatever this one is now. But we can't do that with this. So I think I might have to cheat it in later on, actually. I don't know. Anyway. I rambled on for this episode. I wanted to complete all these quests that we already got. Let's see, we got all the Thaumcraft ones. We got Draconium stuff, Draconic Evolution rather. So let's claim those. There we go, Phantom Face. No freaking way. Garden Cloche? That's cool. Okay. Is there a way that we can dupe this somehow? Legally. Because I think we need 2 more. Yeah, we need 2 more to make void metal seeds. Dang it. We have 2 void metal ingots. I don't think we can make these things yet, can we? No. We don't have that. We need void seeds. Interesting. We're able to craft void seeds through infusion, but we haven't even learned about infusion yet. Huh. That's kind of weird. Anyway, whatever. Not a big deal. Okay, anything that can go in here, let's throw it in. Did I just throw my bottle in? Dang it. Well. I guess we're starting fresh. God dang it. I'm almost wondering if I should just load it back up. There was like 1,600 hours on there. I might just load it back up. We didn't really do much in this episode. I'll load it back up. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And since we really didn't do anything in this episode yet, basically no progress is lost. So yeah, that's good. Unfortunately, now that we are gonna accept the quests, we're probably gonna get different stuff. So yeah. Dang it. It's not nearly as good as before. Oh well. Anyway, okay, so let's throw the stuff in the thing. This time be careful about the time in the bottle because I don't want to lose it. Entity detector, okay. Ender chests apparently cannot be thrown in there. Alrighty. Anyway, so I did actually want to work on something else today, mainly because I didn't know we could make it already, but now that I know that we can, we should. So, yeah, let's come to our main room. I'm not sure if this is going to be permanent or if this is going to be just temporary, but we can make gem armor already. So yeah, that's going to be really helpful. I don't know what all we actually need right away. Okay, so we need to make a red matter, whatever, which is red matter surrounding dark matter. Okay, so we're gonna need a lot of dark and red matter. Okay, so boom and boom. Thankfully, we have plenty. So first things first, we have to start off with all of the usual armor pieces. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's a task. Okay, good. Then we need pants. There we go. Okay, so real quick, we need to research. Oh my god. How much is all this? 500! Okay! And then we could throw it in here to learn it, because it's OP. There we go. And now we craft it with the red matter. Unfortunately, this is going to be a little bit more difficult. Boom, boom. There we go. Boom. And boom. I love that sound. And then we could throw this in here. There we go, we can throw these out. Okay, so now with these, we have to make various other pieces, such as the Kleinstar Omegas. We can make those easily. Let's make the Soul Stone first, which is red matter, lapis, and glowstone. So, red matter. Let's see. Lapis. Actually, I don't know how many lapis we need, so I'll just do it that way. And glowstone. Let's get that, and then we can make a soul stone. There we go. Once again, research. And then throw it in here. There we go. And now we need an Evertide amulet, which is just water and then dark matter. I don't know how many I needed. Well, rather how many I got there, but whatever. Okay, let's make that now. Thank you. Once again. There we go. You guys should know the drill by now. Okay, then finally we do need to make the Kleinstar Omega, which is just a rabbit hole of crafting. So we need diamonds and Mobius fuel. Diamonds, Mobius. We don't have Mobius fuel, we just have the fuel block? That's dumb. There. Alright, so let's craft one of the base Kleinstars. And then we can duplicate that. Okay, the problem with this is it actually stores the stuff. There we go. So now we can craft that together to make the bigger one. Then once again, do that. 1, 2, 3. Take that. Or not. Take that. There we go. I hate how you can't shift-click those ones out of there. There we go. And as you can see, we are getting a lot of quests done. Simply because, you know, we need these. And I think we have 2 more crafting stages. No, I think it goes Veer, Sphere, and then Omega, I think. Not sure. Nope, don't need that. Alright, and then I'm almost certain we have enough EMC to be able to make the full suit of armor with these. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Boom. And Omega. There we go. Okay, so now let's actually quickly, there we go, deposit that energy back in. I hate how there's multiples. That's annoying. Anyway, so now we can at least, actually, wait, no, we need 3 more. There we go. Okay, now for this one, we need a body stone, which is red matter, lapis, and sugar. So we need sugar. Then we need a vulcanite amulet, which is lava. There we go. So let's make those 2 things real quick, because my inventory is garbage. And then craft the vulcanite amulet. Alright, so let's throw away all these things that we don't need. Well, it's not really much that I don't know about, so I'll just leave it. Alright, so that in there, that in there. And then for this one, we need just simply a black hole band, which is iron band. Okay, then boom. Surround that with iron. Do that. And then we need, what is it? Dark matter and string. Okay. Honestly, I didn't know we could make this stuff until just recently. I think it was like right after last episode when I figured it out. There we go. Okay. So we now have that. And now we need to make 2 of these Swift Wolf's Rending Gales, which is more iron bands. Just need 1 though, and then we need feathers. There we go. Okay. And then we can do this to get the second one. And now we should be able to mass craft all these. Gem helmet, there we go. Gem chest plate, there we go. Gem leggings, there we go. Did I did, okay. And then finally, gem boots. Boom. Oh my god. I think 500 is the max it goes. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Nice. And now, let's take off our dragon armor and throw this on temporarily. So first things first, we can run really fast, and then we can fly. And we can creative fly. And let me find a hole or somewhere tall. This should work. If we shift, there we go. We like fall really quick. I wonder if that works on these. No, it does not. Okay. It's so cool though. I love this armor. Just look at it. Look at it. It's so cool. Let me take these off real quick so I don't look like an idiot. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I love it. I love it so much. Okay, but anyway. So we got that going on now. I can't right click it. That's dumb. Okay, so we need to get an armor stand. I don't have an armor stand registered? Come on! What am I doing with my life? Alright, let's go register our armor stand. Because I know I made one before. Well, that didn't. There we go. Okay. Now, there we go. Put all this stuff back on. And then get an armor stand. There we go. Let's go put it out in our entryway, I guess we could call it. I love those disappearing blocks. And I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but you can totally change what they look like. It's so cool. Um, let's put it in here. Why not? Is that straight? I don't think that's straight. That's not straight. I guess that's a little more straight. Okay. Nice. So when we upgrade to the next tier of armor, if there is a next tier, then we can throw this on there. The reason I say if there's another tier, well, actually, now that I'm looking at it, I might have to try and fight something strong to see which is better, because I'm starting to think maybe the other stuff is better. I don't know. This looks cooler, though. But anyway, so we got that done. Let's check out the quests. We finished 9 quests because of that. Yeah, because all of these stars are something new. And then all of this stuff leading up to the... And Stephen? What? Oh, is that... I think that's a reference towards Steven Universe, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, I never watched the show. But yeah, we got all that stuff, so let's claim. And again, we got nothing helpful. Gotta be careful. Okay. So we got that. So what do we have left for quests? In here, in StoneBlock, we still have to kill the Chaos Chicken, which I'm not gonna try and bother with just yet, because I feel like we need to be in the Draconic Armor. I suppose we could give it a shot, though, couldn't we? I suppose it wouldn't hurt. I mean, it could hurt a lot. Anyway, let's see. In storage, we have a controller slave, which we could probably easily do. Black hole unit, black hole controller, black hole tank. The storage crates from actually additions. Yabba. That's about it. We have the fluid cows, which we still need to get into. Mystical agriculture. We could probably do all of this pretty easily, actually. Draconic evolution. Let's see. So here's the other armor I was talking about. We also need to make these capacitors. We need to make a tier 1 energy core. Ugh. I don't know how bad that is. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see. An advanced dislocator. How hard are you to make? You're not hard at all. Okay. Not bad. Let's see. A stabilized mob spawner. Not sure how to do that. Oh, a broken spawner with a core. That's it. Okay, that's not horrible. Then we need to get chaos shards by killing the draconic chicken. So that's how we get those. There it is. Sorry, the chaos chicken. My bad. Then to make this thing, we need to get chaos shards. So yeah, Project E. We need to make a transmutation tablet. We need to get maximum EMC. We need to finish off all these stars. Let's see. We need to get a knowledge sharing book. Well, that's not hard at all. We could definitely do that easily. Make a tome of knowledge. Oh yeah, this thing unlocks literally everything in the book. So everything in the tablet. So if it has EMC, you will then learn it basically. Personal EMC link. That thing is very helpful. Basically, you could tell it to either input things and turn them directly into EMC, so basically making it automatable, or you can have it output certain things through hoppers or through applied energistics or whatever. It is such a cool block. Extreme crafting. Yeah, we haven't done really hardly anything with this. I am actually working on something for the neutronium compressors. For everything here, I do have a room over here I've been setting up. to make all of this stuff. Let's see. There should be 13 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13. So there's 13 different singularities that we're going to make. One I am planning on doing is just having like 10 chickens above outputting into a compressor, into a drawer rather, and then taking those blocks and then throwing them into a compressor, and then having that just build up over time. I think starting with 10 chickens, 10 uh, roosts of chickens rather, is a good starting point, but it obviously is expandable and tileable. The only one that we have a problem with is the fluxed singularity, because the fluxed singularity comes from fluxed electrum, which it can't be made by chicken. So we have a couple options. Number one, we could just simply grow a bunch of it and then just funnel it all over here. Or we could actually make it by breeding up gold, by breeding up electrum chickens and redstone chickens, and then funneling those into, where is it? Would it be this? I guess it would be this. So funneling the electrum into a pulverizer and the redstone into a magma crucible fluid transposer system to output a redstone bucket and then the electrum blend, send it to an autocrafter, turn it into this stuff, which you can then smelt up with sand. So we would then need a, I suppose we could also do that. Sand is more renewable than the graphite stuff, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, and then you craft it into this thing, then funnel it into a compressing drawer, compacting drawer, whatever, and then into the compressor. The fluxed electrum is going to be very annoying to get. Let's be real here. So, yeah. Everything else should be relatively easy. Let's see. The rest of this stuff should be easy peasy once we have enough of the items, because it all has EMC anyway. So, yeah. Let's see, then Thaumcraft. We're actually getting pretty close to being done with Thaumcraft. It just takes a lot of researching and stuff. So, yeah. So I think next episode, what we're going to do is we're just going to make a huge effort to knock out a bunch of quests. And then after that, we will do whatever we need to, I guess. I don't know. I don't see us being done with this pack anytime. Okay. Relatively soon. I don't know what episode this is, but I can't see it going more than like 30 episodes maximum. Depending on, how much fun we decide to have with it. Because at the base level, that is what a mod pack is about, right? Having fun. I mean, we don't need to do all these quests, but we could, because it's fun. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm rambling. I feel like I say that every episode now, every video now. The episode is going on extremely long, so I'm actually going to have to end it there. I'm really glad that we got this new armor, because I was really hoping to get this done. Let me take the goggles off, because that's just goofy. There we go. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to have to end it there. If you guys did enjoy, then please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Thank you, and have a great day then. Goodbye. I would like to give a massive shout out to my first ever Patreon backer, Nancy. I can't even begin to explain how much your support means to me. So thank you. Thank you very, very much. If you'd like to see your name at the end of my videos, just follow the Patreon link in the description below.